guys, welcome back to 366 Days of Hope. My name is Pearl and I'm here to share our next topic. So we are now into a new month, so we're going to be covering something different for our next topic, which is basically health related issues that we may not even think about, that people are getting into or people are doing that's affecting them, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And so I'm going to cover them when I see them. And so the first one that we are going to be talking about is Whip It. This is actually something that I stumbled upon. I was on Instagram and I was listening to this guy's testimony where he was doing a public service announcement about Whip Its. Now, I'd never heard about it. I've heard of whipped cream abuse, where people would take the whipped cream and then they would just like douse themselves with whipped cream and just eat it. Well, there's a little thing called Whip Its, which kind of looks like an air balloon, except it's small and it's metal, and inside contains nitrous oxide. And what that does is that people use it to put inside the canisters of whipped creams. And so people are actually inhaling nitrous oxide. And what that can do on a long term is affect you neurologically, affect your nerves. And this particular gentleman in this video that I'll share right here, I'll actually see if I can share his testimony, but it was so phenomenal. But he was talking about how he had abused it and had been using it and inhaling it, and he started feeling numbness in his body. Guys, there is so many different things that people are getting addicted to that even I would have never in my entire life think of even considering. But I think it's because partly we have a society that's built on boredom and constant entertainment. And so another thing is disconnection with others. I love that there was this psychologist who was talking about people who are connected with their community actually don't have as many, if any, addictions, because they are so connected with other people. Their lives are fulfilled. And so when I think about these young people who are getting into these addictive behaviors on weird things that honestly never even crossed my mind to even think about, it just blows my mind, because it's something that really does affect their health, and sometimes it can be too late for them to even reverse. If you're constantly abusing yourself on this thing, it can cause nerve damage to such a point that you can't reverse it. And for some of the people who didn't stop beyond 6 months, or even they started seeing serious numbness and atrophy of their nerves. So why do people probably get into it is because the first time they do it, it gives you a euphoric feeling, almost like you're floating is what has been termed. And honestly, it's not worth it, guys. As a person who's really big into fitness and health, exercise is a mental game changer in terms of boosting your mood, boosting your health, and getting you connected in your community and making you feel better. If you exercise and you start incorporating yourself into society by getting into groups that you like doing, so get into, hobbies that you enjoy, like running or cycling or going dirt bike riding, whether it's gardening, maybe you find pleasure in that, then join something that you have interest in, and that's going to build your community and help increase your connections to prevent you from becoming isolated and addicted to things that is going to harm you. So let's see if I can't put his testimony here.
So here's a good reason why you shouldn't abuse nitrous oxide, or aka Whip Its, unless you want to end up having to wear these leg braces all the time, or you could end up in a wheelchair, or even worse, you could end up paralyzed. So I have what they call drop foot from this, and it's where you can't feel your feet and you can't lift them up. It's just like dead weight. They feel like they're 100 pounds. The stuff that you buy from the smoke shop, it's got all sorts of additives and all sorts of other bad stuff in it. They, however, fail to tell you that doing this gas can damage your nerves and make you not able to feel your limbs. I was abusing it for about 7 months, and I quit now for about 3, and I'm just now able to feel my hands. The doctors tell me that they don't know if I'll ever be able to get feeling in my feet again. Only time will tell. So if you want to roll the dice and find out, that's on you. I'm just trying to inform people what I wish I would have been told before I started doing it.
Well, I hope you guys really took his testimony to heart, and I hope that it encourages you guys do things that help revive your health and keep you in a mental space of hope. With that said, may you live, thrive, and be healthy. Take care. Bye.